So today I'm going to show you how to get some bombshell Valentine's Day hair with a set of hot rollers, so stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is comb through the ends of my hair and just get out some of those knots or tangles. This is second day hair. You can do it with freshly washed and dried hair. But right now, I'm just going to do it with some second day hair. Do what works for you. Sometimes my hair on the second day gets really flat during the winter time, especially if I am wearing hats and whatnot. So just kind of brush it through, get the general tangles out. And then I am going to use a heat protectant. This is the Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray. Now the hot rollers don't get as hot as a curling wand or a straightening iron, but you're still exposing your hair to heat. So I'm just gonna give a few generous spritzes all over my hair and then kind of comb that through with my fingers. So sort of get the layers underneath just to make sure that I've protected the hair pretty well. And so I think I've gotten a good amount on here. Hot rollers are still heating up. I think it's getting pretty close, so have your hairpins close by. And then, you know, if you have these kind of claw jaw clips, have them close by too, because these are handy for if you have some pesky layers of hair that kind of stick out while you're doing your hot roller. What I like to do is after I've applied my heat protectant, for a little extra hold, I'll put a little bit of some styling mousse. And you can use any styling mousse that you have, or you can just choose to skip it altogether. Or if mousse isn't your thing, you can spritz a little hairspray. I mean, whatever floats your boat. So I have the Aussie Aussome Volume. I think it works pretty well. So get a golf ball size amount, and then you work it through your hands and fingers, and then you just kind of finger it through all your hair. I feel like that's been distributed pretty well, and I think that my hot rollers are ready. So now I'm going to start making a row of hot rollers going down the center of my head and like going all the way to the back. So I'm gonna curl these towards me. I'm gonna curl my hair towards me and going downwards. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the center of my eyebrows and then I'm gonna take my fingers and go up a little bit, and I'm gonna take this first section of hair. And I'm gonna comb it up a little bit with my fingers. Now if you have some bangs, you might wanna work around it a little bit. And I'm gonna grab my first hot roller, and I'm going to take the hot roller and, you know, wrap the ends around it. So I don't want to take this all the way to the end. I want to take it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches away from the very ends of my hair. And then I'm gonna hold onto the hair and roll it towards me, just like so. I like to get the curved side on the side of the scalp. So you want the curved side to line up with your scalp, and then get that as flush to your scalp as you can, and be careful. It might tug at your hair a little bit, but it's gonna stay. And then because I have these flyaways over here, I'm going to take one of these clips just to make sure that they stay in. And I'm gonna get another section directly behind that first roller, and then I'm going to grab my hot roller over here, like so. I'm gonna sort of bring it down and leave like a few inches away, start rolling the ends. If you need to hold the ends while you're rolling it, go ahead and do that. And then I'm holding the hair as I'm rolling it towards me, making sure that it's tightly being rolled. It's being tightly rolled. Now it's really hard to multitask and talk through this tutorial as I'm doing my hair. And so you hold it securely, and you take your pin and you get the curved side down, and then you just push it upwards. You kind of want to keep track of how many hot rollers you have available to you as you are doing this, because it's very easy to miscalculate and come up short on the hot rollers. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, because I want it to have that messy, tousled look. Not too messy. You know, we're not looking for the beach wave here, but we want something that looks kind of effortless. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are going down the center of my head. And now I'm going to do the sides. So I'm going to start partitioning this. I don't really have any major rhyme or reason for how I do the sides. I kind of just make sure that they're all going in the same direction. So I'm gonna, once again, have these curling down or towards my face, and it's gonna be a little easier for you to see here. I leave a few inches, and then I take the finger and I push the ends in as I'm rolling, and make sure that you get those ends covered by your hair. So I push the roller in, I kind of angled it a little bit, but that's okay. Push the pin in, and there's a roller. Take it out, leave a few inches at the end, and push those into the hair towards you. You know, it's not going to be perfect every time, but you know, your head is gonna look a little something like this, and so all you gotta do is, you know, for 20 to 30 minutes, go about your regular morning, afternoon, evening routine, and then you take the rollers out in the same order that you put them in. Okay, so I'll be right back. Here's the fun part. I am going to start unrolling all of these hot rollers. So I'm gonna start with the very first one that I put in. So I took out the jaw clip, carefully take out the pin, try not to rip your hair out, and then I'm going to sort of unwind this a little bit. And as you can see, got a little curl. Just kind of let it hang out, don't brush through it yet. And I'm just gonna keep on doing this to the rest of my head. So just kind of unwind it gently, like so. So I've taken out all the rollers and I did not finger comb my hair, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip my hair over, shake it a little bit, right? So as you can see, it's a little crazy right now. Shake it a little bit. I'm gonna take some hairspray and spray it while my hair is upside down. So now I just do a little bit over here, a little here, and yeah, give it a little lift at the top, and then arrange your hair a little bit, and there you go. This is how you get some bombshell hair. So feel free to let me know if you want to see more like hair tutorials, and that's all for now. Thanks for watching.